Pretty good. Oh, he's weak. Oh, no. No! Spot! No! That is one of the only times where I have died and it's been like there's been consequences, like bad consequences. Fuck! Oh, he's weak! Oh, no! No! Pretty good. Stop! Speed chain? Oh, is that like my turn? Polar surge HP to all allies. Interesting. I would love to be able to buy that. Pretty good. Oh, he's weak. Oh, no! No! Spot! That is one of the only times where I have died and it. Oh, he's weak! Oh, no! No! Stop! Gee, two of them.
Oh, he is.
Wow, two lock chests.
Oh, he is.
So far on this is recurve, alright. Oh, he's weak! Oh, no! No! Oh, I'm sorry about your cat. I apologize. No! No! Stop!
Yeah.
Let's go. You get no money and no XP? You get no money and no XP from anything? That seems strange. Okay.
Leave the nukes and let's go.
Ready?
Very nice, right. Oh, you did crit. Nice work. Nice work with the crit. Finally dragged yourself out of Winter 3, wasted the whole damn day. I don't do that. We are so awesome. Okay. You get no money and no XP? back, River. My pleasure. You know what's funny? No money, no XP from any team characters make fun of witches' emotional stoner behavior. Yeah, I know. As they should. Anyway, we got a new sub. Let's welcome our new sub. Hail, Trustful Brute. Trustful Brute, what's up? Thank you. You're welcome. Juicy Prime sub. Jesus. How many fucking levels down did I go?
Ugh. Hi, Flames. How's it going? We're just tying up the room for a bit.
Apparently Z can trust but not trust.
This is my other self. Prepare yourself. Surprisingly tough.
No.
Oh, who do I stay at my fest? He stays with one of his friends. As far as he knows. Those Christmas presents? Ah! Oh. Sorry, Skates. Oh, when I'm going to open those Christmas presents? I can do them right now. If you want, I can open those presents right now.
Tech. That was a beautiful tech. Forget? No, he ain't gonna forget nothing.
Okay, let's do that right now. They're mostly clothes, though.
I just want to kill him. Let's just kill him.
That he's gotten. Okay, okay, these first two presents. Let's see what J-Kid's got. Four pair of dress socks. a charity organization got J-Kid these things. He's been working at this charity slash disability support organization for 2 years now. More socks. See what size is this? Medium, extra large.
All right, Mira. Have a good night.
Large. Good enough.
Yeah, I just
They
wanna
actually
make
cool
sure
socks,
he's there.
but J-Kid's got plenty of long socks,
Oh, yes.
so he's not bothered.
Oh, I hate that my fucking main character's so slow. Hey, look, everybody's confused. That's nice.
We got 2 more.
Yeah, I've recruited the baboons before. I'm pretty sure I have. I think I made one. I think I made a created one.
No. He didn't got any video games.
Oh, right. No, not that. Not that. There we go. Oh, what if they chanting baboons?
More dress socks.
Okay. No, I thought I created. No, I knew I was below level the first time I saw it, but I thought I created one.
Dress pants. Three by 3. J-Kid can definitely work with this. Oh, if anyone's wondering, those 2 familiars are using me as a vessel. Bojan and Skate, they're basically magical familiars. I would really love them to use me as a vessel. So if you hear me speaking strangely, it's them talking.
Fuck. Well, it's not gonna happen this time because they're fucking confused and I'm an asshole.
Oh, again, who gave me the who gave J-Kid the presents?
What's left?
It's a disability support organization that I've worked with for the past 2 years. And I'm very grateful for the support when I was employed.
How can I get his life up? But I know how to do it.
Okay, we got
Can't sleep him when I can see
4
him.
presents to go.
The next side attack will kill him. There you go. There you go. All right. I want to get his life up.
Jingle all the way. Yeah, regular fit, long sleeve shirt.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. 15 by 15 and a half.
Oh, what? Oh, conversation. And thought. Oh, it's thought. The scales. The bird god with the scales. But why is it a monkey? Is it thought? Like a bird god? But, oh, maybe I can't. Let's see.
You got a new match, Joker.
I can't. I'm live right now. JK can't. I can't actually do that. Oh, he's another short.
Almighty, finally! The Almighty is like unblockable.
No,
right?
no,
Like everybody will be
long
dead
sleeve
by
short.
Almighty damage.
We got two more. I'm afraid. I'm afraid Skates is a sea turtle. Ah. Nick Ow. Any Quao. Nick Quao. Thanks for the 100 bits.
You thirsty? Do you want got any? No way. Hey, where's your soul?
Another dress pants.
I don't feel like going. Yay! Hell, touch lake. If you go school, if we go anyway.
Jake is sorely needs these because his old dress pants are being slowly being worn down.
The llama probably can take this. This is true. Yay! Yes! Anubis!
Another shirt. So JK has 3 shirts,
Got that thought and Anubis.
2 dress pants,
Let's take,
and
there you go. Yep.
3 packs of socks. 2 of them black, and 1 of them white. Oh, along with this TV that J-Kid actually tested. It actually works. It actually has motion interpolation. Turns out the TV was actually used for $100, and it still actually works. You just need to stand. Oh, thanks, Weezy Pro.
Any other backgrounds I missed? A mass of malevolent intent and emotion that failed to become a true demon. All it does is eat, pray, and grow. Eat, pray, grow. See? He's not such a bad guy. He likes eat, pray, grow. Brave young man in Celtic myth. Oh, I thought that was I thought I saw like a form of a breast on this persona. I thought it was a
Only had lunch.
brave young man in Celtic myth after
Only had lunch.
Shark Dog, he volunteered to take his place, earning the nickname Hound of Kulon.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Who's in my group now? Jack Ryuji, Morgana, and On. Okay. Prince Odenhard with 9 months in a row. Thank you, Prince Odenhard. Have we picked a waifu yet? Yeah, the doctor. Hot Dr. Punk is my waifu. No question about it. With Mona Aim. Let's go. Arf, arf. Oh, there were my Psi attack. Oh no. Okay, there it is. Never mind. You chose the same? Yeah. It's tough to beat that.
White Corner Restaurant is open from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Follow up. Yeah.
So they're closed.
Oh, with the crit too. Beauty. Oh, you're gonna keep fighting, you prick. Oh yeah, just fuck it up. Oh, with the whip though. Oh, I got a blank card. Nice. Yes. Yes. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Daddy.
My New Year's resolution? I don't actually have any. Really, I don't. I really don't have a New Year's resolution. I mean, every time you make one, you always forget a month later.
Almost.
I think 95% of New Year's resolutions are never fulfilled. Because life happens.
No. Oh, it doesn't matter. He blocked anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, good. Ah, sorry. I freaked out. I freaked out for nothing. No, I got it. I got the soundtrack. Thanks to Wizardarna. If I don't know if Wizardarna's in the chat, but Wizardarna gave me the 3 CD soundtrack. Oh, a blank card. Another blank card. Fuck yes. Look at all these. Yes, yes. Give me some fucking yes. Okay, yep. Down we go. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about exploring. I just want to go down. Yeah.
I would get more plushies if I have the money.
Oh, Anubis has curse. That's right. We're almost there. Let's not forget Anubis has curse. And bless. So the medium chance of blessing. Insta kill. Oh, that's insta kill though. I don't want to insta kill. Or I do want to insta kill some, but it's a medium chance. Medium chance is pretty good. Fuck. Never met. You are like a Jacksonville Lindsay.
So at this point, I'm actually preparing to go to MagFest. I actually got around 60 hours to prepare to attend MagFest. 60 hours. And I only raised about $76 to attend MagFest.
Should I finish this other bottle of champagne? Do it! 100 pennies comes in. Ding, ding, ding. Do it, Lindsay. All right.
Okay, if you guys say so.
All right. I like that. We're all getting super hypey right now. Getting super hypey in the chat.
Turn it. Out for what?
17. Right.
Leave. 2017 drunk and you enter 2000? Great.
That's right, hypnotize. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's good. I'm just preparing to go to attend MagFest at this point.
Not jump over the pipes.
Yeah, don't look at me. Look at the other areas. We're teammates. I got the right. You got the left. Yeah, I got the left. Moving into the warehouse. Figure 6.
Okay.
I'll go straight if you go right. Roger that. Ready to peel? Rolling. Yep. Stairway. Doorway right.
Oh, right now I'm currently watching Sheriff Eli playing Escape from what's that again? Tarkov? Yeah, Escape from Tarkov.
Right side's gonna be
No, I didn't went to TwitchCon last year because I didn't have the money. All the money that would have gone to TwitchCon end up having to support my chronically unemployed parents.
I think given last round, we
My parents have been chronically unemployed for the past 3 years, and I've been forced to support them because there's no government support nor charity support available for them. Absolutely none.
I hear breathing. Sounds like maybe.
And Section 8 is full and waitlisted, so my parents couldn't even get into government supported housing, even they wanted to. No, I'm not nuts. If you I and I cannot and no, I'm not nuts. I didn't have a choice. I've been supporting them for the past 3 years. No, no, not really. I didn't choose to support them. I did not have a choice, Match. I had to sacrifice many opportunities that I'll never get back because I had to support my parents financially.
Yeah, it is. I say don't hunt him. We'll just run around, try to find some little gap to hide in. Get through that wall, go to checkpoint first.
Seriously, seriously, I cannot support my parents anymore. I've been doing that for 3 years. It's time for me to move on. Yeah, it's very difficult to get a job in this country, especially if you're over 50. I know. You want to know why refugees are able to live cheaply and live a minimum wage? Because $1 or $2 or $5 in the United States is chump change, but in a foreign country, $5 can can easily earn you a day's living. Matter of fact, $50 in those countries can make you a very wealthy man.
Or which direction did you head there, Eli? I'm at the checkpoint with you guys. I'm watching them. Yeah. We're gonna be heading towards gas station. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. When you guys move it. That's great. Okay. Alright, move. Stick to the trees. There are at least one, maybe two players on the other side of the wall near that warehouse. Yeah.
More like $1,000 saved per month.
Okay, you guys keep pushing up. They see you got eyes on the gas station. Watch the gas.
And you need to be very well connected to be earning US dollars in the Philippines. And no, I didn't go on to the Philippines. I never visited the Philippines at all.
Okay, moving to you.
Never went there. No.
I think at the very end of that factory assembly area, there's an area where they can jump the wall. Okay. We'll be able to take gas stations. Just go ahead and move on it. Okay. I'll take the right. Okay. I'll take the left. Got Lindsay up there, or is it? Okay. Well, let us know. Have Lindsay. Maybe a shot.
I'm by the gas station, guys.
Okay, there you go.
my flat tire.
Nice. Nice, guys.
Missy.
Oh, she's over it.
So I get out.
Elder Tracer!
Jake, it smells, I'm definitely smelling wings. He's definitely smelling wings.
Yeah, touch.
They're definitely wings.
That's him.
Parents are cooking food.
That's a nice take for winning.
Wait, we're out. So
Nice. That's good. Nice.
Definitely. So let's read some news articles from for today. Okay, we got teen murders his family members on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve in Times Square generates 50 tons of trash. Last surviving person born in 1800s dies at age 117. Yeah, I'm more interested in that. Last surviving person born in 1800s dies at the age of 117. Rome, Emma Morano. At 117, the world's oldest person who is also believed to have been the last surviving person born in the 1800s died Saturday at her home in northern Italy, her physician said. Dr. Carlo Bava told the Associated Press by phone that Morano's caretaker had called him to say that she had stopped breathing in the afternoon while sitting in an armchair at her home in Fabania, a town on Italy's Lake Maggiore. Bava said he had last seen his patient on Friday when she thanked me and held my hand, as she did every time he called on her. While Morano had been increasingly spending more time sleeping and less time speaking in recent weeks, she had eaten her daily raw egg and biscuits that day, he said. Bava also lives in Verbania and had been her physician for nearly a quarter of a century. Morano, born on November 29, 1899, had been living in a tidy one-room apartment where she was kept company by her caregiver and two elderly nieces. She didn't suffer. I'm happy she didn't suffer, but passed away that way tranquilly, Bava said. He said she had her usual chatterbox. He said she had been her usual chatterbox self until a few weeks ago. She was slowly fading away, Bava said. Bava has previously told the AP or Associated Press that Morano lost a son to crib death when he was 6 months old and left her husband in the first half of the last century after he beat her. Morano abandoned the husband in the fascist era, during the Mussolini era. The era of the fascist dictator Mussolini? Anyone? Anyway, when women were supposed to be very submissive, Bava said in a 2015 interview. She was always very decisive. Morano went on to support herself by working in a factory making jute bags, then at a hotel, working way beyond her usual retirement age. She also defied health advice, Bava said Saturday. Some doctors had warned her against eating 3 eggs daily, which she did for years, but she ignored their advice. So apparently she died of natural causes. Despite everything, she had a strong will to live. Yet, apparently by eating 3 eggs a day, she managed to live until the very end. Yeah, 3 eggs a day. In New York City, at the AM New York website, at www.amny.com, New Year's Eve in Times Square generates 50 tons of trash. Before Times Square's generating Waterford Crystal Colored Ball even begins its ascent, an army of 246 city sanitation workers are ready and waiting. New York's strongest are tasked with a seemingly impossible feat, making sure every piece of confetti and other New Year's Eve fun is gone by daybreak. Cigarette butts, party hats, favors, you name it, said DSNY Chief Paul Visconti, a 30-year department veteran who oversees cleaning operations. It's not easy because you also have the challenges of weather. Aside from walking in freezing cold temperatures, precipitation can make it even tougher to remove paper-thin confetti. That's why Adrian approaches the cleanup with a variety of tools: 30 mechanical brooms, 58 pat blowers, 4 basket little trucks, and even 58 old-fashioned hand brooms. You will see a night and day difference in 8 hours, Visconti said. It's something short of a miracle what we get accomplished. Sanitation workers will be in Times Square through New Year's Day. Visconti says it takes 12 to 16 hours to get the area back to its pre-ball drop south. But planning for its Herculean effort starts months in advance. The agency reviews operations from the previous year to see if anything can be tweaked and improved. We're always looking to do a better job each year, Visconti said. About 24 hours before the big celebration, sanitation crews removed 70 litter boxes in Times Square area, a safety precaution requested by the NYPD. Then all equipment and many of the workers had to be in place before the police shut down the streets to traffic and began calling off the crowd. 2 DSNY deputy chiefs and 46 officers are also on head during the post-countdown cleanup. Watching Times Square on New Year's on TV is incomparable to actually being there, he said. There's just electricity in the air. Once the ball drops, crews get to work, even as the crowd is being dispersed. We go into action. Clean every nook and cranny, Visconti said. There's not just the middle of the block, but the feeder blocks too. Last year, workers removed nearly 50 tons of debris. It was wanted to see 50 tons of debris disappear, he said. It's not easy, but we make it look easy. So you have the New York's finest, which is the NYPD, the New York's boldest, which is the New York City's Corrections Department, New York's bravest, which is the the Fire Department of New York, and now you have the New York strongest, which is a term where I haven't seen or heard until now for the New York New York City Sanitation Department. I actually seen one of their trucks before. They actually have a whole army just for street cleaning, recycling, and others. So normally you have a public works department, but you have your own sanitation division. But in New York City, they have their own sanitation section of the city, separate from the public works department. Not right now. Besides, I'm going to have to eat in a few minutes or a half hour.
Has the whole thing where it's like that big board, but at the moment I don't have many
We got
incentives. I don't have many.
Teenager murders his family members on New Year's Eve, officials said. A 16-year-old New Jersey boy gunned down his parents, sister, and family friend just before midnight on New Year's Eve, turning the family home into a bloodbath that his brother and grandfather managed to escape, investigators said Monday. The teenager shot and killed his father, mother, sister, and family friend, who also lived in the Long Branch, New Jersey home, Monmouth County Prosecutor Christopher J. Gramercy said in a statement. Police were called to the home around 11:43 p.m. and the suspect was taken into custody without incident, Gramercy said. We are covering that this is a domestic incident that is completely isolated, Gramercy said. It's a terribly tragic incident. The boy's name was not released, but the Marion County Prosecutor's Office identified the deceased as Stephen Cology, 44, Linda Cology, 42, Brittany Cology, 18, and Mary Scott Sandy. Scott was identified as a family credited by the prosecutor's office. Neighbors said the 16-year-old boy is autistic, the New York Post said. The suspect's brother and grandfather were at the home at the time of the shooting, but were able to escape unharmed, Gramercy said during a Monday news conference. The teenager was believed to have used centuries-armed semi-automatic assault rifles to gun down his family members and a family friend, authorities said. The gun was legally owned and registered to a family member, Gramercy said. Governor Cini declined to comment on the suspect's murder on a possible mental disability when asked by the reporters. He did say the attack was an isolated domestic incident. Cology were very caring, loving people, and always looking to do fun things with their kids, Walter Murray, Linda Cology's cousin, told WCBS TV. He was a good kid. He was a little, slow with learning disabilities, but he knows right from wrong. Brittany Cology was a freshman at Stockton University at Galway Township, New Jersey, where she studied health sciences, a university spokesperson confirmed to Fox News. We are shocked and saddened by the reports of the death of freshman Brittany Cology under such tragic circumstances, Dan D'Amico, a Stockton University spokeswoman said. She added that counseling staff will be on hand for students. Jalen Warnes went to school with Brittany Cology and lives a few blocks away from the home. He told NewJersey.com that the suspected shooter was cared for by his mother as he required special assistance. But he was fully functioning and comprehending what we were saying, was told the news outlet. Dave Fallon said in a Facebook tribute that he played softball with Stephen Cology and never had an argument or disagreement since. I'm proud to say probably that I knew and loved this man unconditionally and always told him when he parted. I love you, brother, Fallon said. The teenager could be charged as an adult, officials said. Marion County Prosecutor's Office and the Long Branch Police Department have launched a joint investigation into the murders. Seriously, how did this autistic teen manage to have a firearm? If the firearm was legally purchased and owned by a family member, how did the autistic teenager grab a hold to it? Was the gun secured? Did the family secure the gun in a safe? Because that's a possibility. This incident could have been easily preventable if the family secured the gun. Was it under a lock? Was it safe? If it wasn't, then the event never would have happened. Hey, Keeleen, what's up? Hey, Key, what's up? I was just busy reading a news report about a tragic incident that occurred on New Year's Eve.
Hi guys, I'm Katie Wayne and this is Animalist News. We as humans and primates in general tend to age a lot slower and live a lot longer than other mammals, and up until recently it wasn't entirely clear why. Other animals, like for example dogs, age very rapidly. They reach adulthood in a matter of months and typically die in their teens. Alternatively, it takes us years to reach adulthood and we can live long into our 80s or even older. But new research shows that the reason primates live so much longer and age so much slower is because we burn up to 50% less calories than other mammals daily through a very safe and non-invasive study called Doubly Labeled Water. The researchers measured the number of calories that primates burn over a 10-day period. Combining this with data from similar studies shows that primates only burn half the number of calories that is typical in mammals. Even people who live a very physically active lifestyle have an outstandingly slower metabolism than other mammals. We'd have to run a marathon every day in order to burn the same amount of calories as another mammal our size. Now, before the entire world simultaneously drops their weights all at once, just because a slower metabolism means that you will live longer doesn't mean that you shouldn't eat healthy and work out. Statistically, doing both of those things will help you to live longer than your human counterparts. If you want to learn more about this, there are clickable links in the video, and be sure to check out these videos over here. Subscribe down here. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Metabolism. How much am I saying? Metabolism? Yeah. Speaking of metabolism, every human has its own rates of but in calories. For some reason, with my high metabolism, I can actually live off of one meal a day and eat and have the rest of my day. I can eat snacks or small amounts of food. I can have one huge meal a day, like a large breakfast, and I can actually get through the day without eating anything else. Unless I active all the time during the day. Yes, I know, but yeah. Problem is, these clickbait videos are really stupid. Everyone has their own metab metabolism. Instagram. Let me see. Yes, I do have an Instagram. But really, I don't actually. But seriously, I don't actually use it that often. It's just 4 pictures. 2 of them are meals that I've taken during the yeah, 2 of them are actually meals I have yeah, 2 of them are definitely meals I've eaten during my time in New York City. One of them is the one of them is the National Airport, and the other one is Trightmare, the streamer Trightmare. Last time he was playing Dauntless. I actually have 189 followers. The most interesting thing is that most of my followers don't come to this channel. If they did, I would have at least 169 followers. Thanks. Thanks. You mean Drightmare, Weezy Bro? Or are you talking to me? Yes. Yes. No, that's not an FMA shirt. It's actually a MagFest shirt that is based on Super Castlevania. Vine, I never had a Vine account. Never did.
It's Hanzo pushed down the left.
Feels a little strange. Listen to me.
90 on take plays off. I think it's
Oh,
no.
Anyways, it's off.
Good for us. Good.
What do you mean get on cheaper, Mud?
awesome healing.
Mud kicking.
What do you guys?
I do have my own Discord.
He's actually one, but he did.
I do have my own Discord. Here.
Hey.
God, when I'm feeling sorry, oh wait. When I'm playing sorry, I'm feeling sorry. Look at that. Gold healing, silver.
I love 6,
That's what I'm talking about, chat. If we get some W's and tops here. That's what I'm talking about.
You're actually playing
That's what I'm talking about.
a little bit.
Do you like May as a character?
Very smart.
No, I don't like May or Symmetra. I don't think they suit the game. You know, me personally, I don't like them. I don't think it's not for any kind of reason that I rage when I nurse them. It's not just because, yeah, I just don't like them. You know, I think everybody has some characters that they don't like. I don't
Oh, how are you doing, Random Edits?
I don't think they have a place in this game. I also don't like Mercy's friends. I don't like Mercy. I don't think Mercy suits this game, which a lot of people say. I do not think Mercy's friends belongs in Overwatch. I don't think May's ability to freeze people in place belongs in Overwatch. I don't believe it. I don't believe Symmetra's abilities match Overwatch at all. I don't like it that they don't have to aim. And I just do not like, I don't like Mercy's friends. I don't like Mercy should do something else, you know, maybe like a Lucio thing, where she heals everyone, something like that. And, you know, maybe like a Zenyatta. I don't know, but yeah, I just don't think she should rest. don't think Maze should freeze. I don't
Ah.
think that Symmetra should have to aim at that. That's just my thought.
Okay, gaming news.
I'm not saying that I dislike the character in
Ooh, let me see here. Steam database. Valve is issuing fact bans to users on Linux playing TF2 with names set to Catbot. According to Fact Team, this is intentional. And here's the GitHub page. Yeah. It says here on the TF2 username to a fact ban, your system information from Steam and a gift not needed. Have you checked for system updates? Get yes and game TF2. Basically says when you have a username on your GNU/Linux machine containing Catbot, you get a fact ban. I understand that is a way that it's a way to fight against cheaters, but this could hit innocent users that will use it as a username. I'm simply looking for explanations. Thanks in advance. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I actually found out later that this was definitely intentional. Yeah. Yes, I can. But unfortunately, I may be ready to leave in the next 15 minutes. But let me show you. Let me read this fact ban. This mysterious fact ban. You find Catbot, and the whole thread can be seen here. Yes, it says yes. It says here if you play Team Fortress 2 specifically on the map KOTH Harvest, you know what they're doing. The game where this one specific bastard who flooded every near cost harvester with bots, each named Catbot, hashtag. There were literally thousands of them on Harvest for months. This is basically Valve going, no, fuck you, to the developer of these thousands of bots. They're basically spam bots. Mm. Well, it actually happened to me, mud kicking. High metabolism.
That's it. I like that.
Go, get him out, nice, he's dead.
We're dragging you out to use it.
Yeah.
Stop, get.
One, nice.
He did also.
Mm.
Soldier on point.
Thank you.
I grab.
Going drag for it.
Grabbed up the front, up the front.
Nice, nice, nice.
Random as someone actually gave me this video before. I actually saw this video before, Random ads.
This week in the back is actually one.
Here's the actual thread from the TF2 subreddit as well. In a failed attempt to deal with the cat box invading servers, Valve has decided that your system username on Linux containing cat bots is enough for you to serve a ban. They seem to not want to talk about this at all via the source GitHub in which planning to ban you. Just to not have any confusion, this only affects Linux users and not the user's Steam name. Someone has always suggested this being abused to ban people that join a Wi-Fi connection. Since it bans based on host name too, I wonder how long it takes until some joker sets up or clones a Wi-Fi that assigns catbot XXX host names via DHCP. And it says here that FAT doesn't and cannot work fully on Linux. There is no possible way to implement a functional client-side anti-cheat on Linux. Running as root? No. I'll put my cheat in the kernel, which is above root. Running in kernel? No. I'll run TF2 inside user mode Linux on Linux, and run my cheating program inside of real Linux. In short, there is no way to stop cheating on Linux for client-side tool. In fact, there is no surefire way to do it on Windows either. However, Windows is difficult to work with due to its closed source nature, and thus anti-cheats are harder to crack. You can still run Windows in a VM and invade anti-cheats from there. The solution here is to implement your anti-cheat server-side, like CSGO is experimenting with now. Client-side anti-cheats are like DRM, always evaded.
When you want it, Cray, I got it. Why couldn't the wait on it for so long?
Okay.
I got when you want it. Oh, now.
No, and I don't have the capabilities of doing so.
Oh,
Nice.
get it, Junker. Slide up.
Get that, Mercy.
Great one, great one. Get great at.
Misplayed. Shouldn't have.
Get that shit down.
Yeah. 100.
Get slide. Good Junker.
Thank you, Multiciller. Thank you very much, dude.
Shit down. Ready, Craig, let's slide. We'll get it, Mercy actually won. Mercy won, nice.
Got it.
Almost got Dragon.
Nearly have another grab. 80.
Go now. Go to when you want it. Help us on. Make sure it's live, stays alive. Hey, mate. They use the.
Grabbed on point. It was a little late. Sorry.
Oh, no, you did a bit too early. Right, the
Oh!
nice.
Quick double kill!
Nice shit, Cray. You're insane.
What a grab! Ah! What a grab! What a grab! What a grab! Hot damn! Ranger Burn, thank you so much for the 5 months in a row sub. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Ranger? Samir, Softest, thanks for the follows, guys. Thank you. Oh, that Pat, that feels so good. Birthday momentum. Woo! Can we get some happy birthdays and some happy New Year's in the chat? Thanks everyone for watching today. Feels good to be back streaming. Thanks guys. Thank you to all the lurkers. And seriously, I hope your New Year is filled with good vibes. You know, if you're struggling at the start of this year, just remember it's a fresh slate. Feel refreshed. That's the word you should think in New Year. Refresh. Refresh. Refresh yourself.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a wolf. I think that was my wolf. Yeah, pretty cute.
It's like holding a off ankle on like CS base. You know, you think no one's there and then ka-ching, bang! It's gotcha. And I think like New Year's resolutions, I love them, me personally. Well, I'm telling you. I'm so sorry, Lucy. I'm lucky I got that guy before I died. Is the game audio too loud, Matt? Yay or nay? Game audio will be too loud? What do you think? What do you think, Lee? Emma? Sobos? Diamond? Bit better? Tim? Yeah? No? Eh? A little bit of yes, a little bit of no? Wow, that message is melted. I've grabbed you guys. Nice work, Ryan.
No, In Flames, I haven't.
I'm looking for a grab.
And really, I have little interest in it.
It's only 1.2.
Grab the point. Three in there.
Stand up.
Oh, this one is straight. Oh, busy keep climbing. I think David out back in front of me.
Out of position. Out of position.
Against the bottom. People down bottom.
Out of position. That was really bad Zarya positioning. Like awful. Shouldn't be there. Shouldn't be there. Gravator! Thank you, Electric Hippo. Floppy, welcome in, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thank you, everyone. Welcome into our lovely community. Don't be shy to say love in the chat. Thanks, guys.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Why did you kill that Mercy?
Hey, how's it going, Key? Yeah.
There we go, baby.
There's one.
There we go, baby. Yup.
Yeah. Just like that.
Zarya loses the grab.
Hello, Mom. Are you still cooking those wings?
I'm 80 on another grab.
Okay, I'll be coming up.
I knew I wasn't getting away. That's
Just found out that my food is ready. I'm coming up.
clicking back and forth.
I'll be back, folks. Oh, you follow my Instagram? That's nice.
Wait, MC. Hunger rate.
Maybe I should use it more often.
Stormy Borders. How you doing? Hey, Mocha, welcome back in.
Destroy him.
Games are doing well, I think.
Hey, folks, I'll be back.
Hit with that, bro. See his?
I'm at 90 on stream.
Alright.
I grab.
Go behind him when you want. You get deeper and mix this, I think.
Ugh.
Oh, I just got eaten. I'm so deep.
Where's my keys? Where's the keys? Yeah, sure. There is. Seriously, folks, I can't. I can't. I would love to, but I can't. I'll be back, folks.
Don't worry. Stimpy, thank you so much for the sub as well, dude. Lovely to see you, man.
It's not that. It's more complicated. I'll be back. Told you I'll be back. See, told you I'll be back. Yes. Need my water as well. Oh, is it? Oh. Yeah, where's my water? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Fair enough. No, it wasn't. My mother was on the phone, talking to someone. Oh shit! Wow, is this thing on? I knew this thing was on. The division for a long time. I didn't know. Need to switch it to IRL. God. Ugh. Mac Ochu donated. Let me see. I actually checked. He actually didn't donate it today. He actually didn't. Yeah. Magic02 did not donate it. Oh, yeah, Magic02, you may want to try again.
Bad luck. Nice hold. I mean, sure I did one big bad grab. I did so.
Well, it's going to take some time for it to pop up. Because usually, that money comes in instantly. I will know it on Streamlabs. That it came instantly.
I mean, sure I did one big bad grab. I did so many big grabs. that last point is if I got a grab and there was Hanzo on, or a big Diva on, or a Tracer on, you know? Like on that last point, if there was like 10 seconds left, 20 seconds left, maybe a bit more calming, like hold, keep holding, right at the end, big grab, big Hanzo on,
Okay.
finish it off, they can't rush you anymore, it's over. Moira played very well.
What? What?
Hey Zeus, happy birthday, you sexy.
Oh, I haven't ate them yet.
Thank you very much, Zeus. Hope you had a lovely New Year's. I know I did. It was lovely seeing you, man. Tree, thank you for the sub. 2 months in a row. Can we get some hearts in the chat? Yeah. He's chucking nades. He's chucking nades.
Left and there's one guy's coming down right now.
Watch out for that guy is in the back.
He's like one shot, man. What happened?
It's coming in behind him. I'm disrupted, so I can't do shit. Alright, let's push him. Pop him blue. What the fuck, dude? I got deleted through blue. I'm down. Like, literally, I literally just got deleted through blue. Like, what the fuck was that?
No. I need to get backpack. Oh, it's just
Must be that Deadeye guy was fucking wrecking me with that. Did you guys get him or no?
Yeah, they taste good. The wings are good.
Deadeye guy?
no.
Yeah, that's what it was the Deadeye guy then. I thought you guys had got him. That's my bad. I should have asked first. Where you guys resing? EP3 Southwest checkpoint or Safe
Checkpoint.
That was the Deadeye.
But they don't want to go nomad.
That was the Deadeye.
But they don't.
My striker's damage is pretty damn good. I'll try as good as responsible, bro. I only have one great chance to beat you.
No, she cooked them at home.
So we just gotta push that guy in the back. Oh, I don't think I have civilian in the backpack anymore. No, I don't. Oh, I should be fine. This guy's all over the place.
Yeah, I'm fishing over there instead.
It's an NA.
You're playing cards? Fucking yeah, that sucks. We're playing cards, man. Somebody was calling me.
Also checking my my Streamlabs thing as well. Hasn't showed up. Hasn't showed up.
Very good.
Alright, you guys want to wherever kill?
We're dancing.
How much of a disadvantage are you at with the controller on PC? Depending on the game, it can either be A, a huge disadvantage, or B, a disadvantage with a great, big, giant advantage called aim assist. Because a lot of games will give you aim assist with the controller. Oh, did they go rogue? Oh shit, okay, I guess we're yellow now. I gotta think now. Not looking though. Ow. Wow, that dude was shooting me without even looking at me.
Didn't know if you guys were supposed to just pop it and go in. Next time when you honestly, you have to shout out or something. I don't know. You're going to do yellow, you know? I didn't know you guys were close. You guys were in the play. We were dancing.
The me attitude.
So if you need any help from us, you know, just let me know. So, but we were all alone, so I just popped.
No, I didn't eat Spanish.
Why would you pop a yellow when you're by yourself?
Why not? Melt the guy. I almost melted one of them.
That one dude was wrecking me without even looking at me though. There's definitely a little bit of lag going on there. I know the one dude didn't even sound like he was
I'm not mad or anything, but you know, we have to go. I'm gonna change mine to blue anyway. The yellow doesn't do anything at all.
Yellow fucks shit up if we have a group of 4 and we know when you're popping it. Well, you weren't there.
I just got upstairs, got my food, took a few minutes, and got back out.
Hold on. Really cool stuff.
Or we can, you know, these are up there.
Yeah, that's good.
They're turning. Oh my god, deleted. Like literally, one of them is running something that just chunked out half of my health. What the fuck was that? I literally just lost half of my health in one hit.
One of them is one in red.
I lost all of my health in one hit. Well, half of it.
I think one is running red, one nomad, one striker.
I want to know what the hell I got hit with. That hurt.
All 3 of them?
No, I lost half of my health in one shot. Like, I dodged that. Healed from a med kit.
Because my screen, you're full health at 4.
Thanks. I'm glad you like my hat. It's actually Chopper's hat from One Piece.
I can't talk to him.
Ah shit. Need some napkins. I'll be right back. God.
Yeah, maybe there's just a server disconnect because, like, I know the one dude's voice. He's
Ugh.
not from NA, so.
Yeah, but I definitely need some napkins. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Doom was saying the
Oh
one
boy.
dude
Ah crap. Ah crap. Don't mix your food.
One of them is super tanky.
name?
Need some napkins. I'll be right back.
I think your friend is so good. I told you,
Ugh. Wait. How's them? How's them? Oh, Bojan is fine. Bojan is fine.
I was outside the house, right, when we took the table. Then he was alone, right? So I go on him, I put my green just because the husband was there. Then he stole behind the truck and then just disappeared.
Maybe that was a server transfer?
That's a weird ass thing. Like Louisiana, Mississippi. Not much anything on what is it? Yeah. Like it's like these, like if you were to see like a truck stop or something, let's just say there's characters there. That's any truck stop, man. I don't know, man. There are some truck like there's some nice little truck stops, you know. But man, Mississippi, dude, talk about the good times.
Nice flank.
It's
Thanks.
like especially Louisiana. Like some of those exits, like when you take an exit right on the highway, you expect there might be a gas station. But to get to the gas station, you might have to drive like 20 miles off of the interstate to get to it.
Barbecue wings and fries. Glue stuff together? No. And I had transporters. Ooh, uh-huh. Yeah, just showing you the wings a few minutes ago. I just refreshed Steam Labs and I haven't seen anything from you. I did see that Naman has followed. Fine. Oh look, Shenmue 3 dev. Oh look, someone from the Destiny Shenmue 3 says that Shenmue 3 will finally release on PS4 and PC in 2018 with more surprises and information to come. So, Shenmue 3 is finally coming in 2018. Has anyone played Shenmue or Shenmue 2? Hmm. AVA on Steam? Maybe. God. Huh. That's cleaned up. That's cleaned out. Should we, that thing should be moved by now. This point is, at this point, I can't do anything about it. I don't know either. Yeah, it probably will.
Let's see here. I need to get, I need to buy some stuff before this cell goes off. I'm definitely gonna get Human Fall Flat, and I want to play this game with you guys. Human Fall Flat. You guys have that? Who has this game? Let me look on friends list. Who has this? Four friends already own this game. Taco Powers and Dark Asia. Who wants it? Diminished wants it. Gert McGirt from the Devil Dogs.
Yep. Nothing to worry about. Just some very mild damage. Nothing to worry about.
Man, I kind of wish I was watching that Georgia game a little bit right now.
Can't do anything about it.
That's a good game. Y'all get it tonight or in the morning? Yep.
Hmm. Oh, if you actually scroll down the page, it will see which games that I play. So, Hmm. Ah. Nope, no more wings. Just fries. All I have fries left. In a small bottle of ginger ale. Actually, it's a small can. Ah. Ah. Yep. These are all fries I have.
So we had to give up on car contact a few times, but they're pretty brutal, man. Pretty damn brutal. Oh, you guys can see my health. I'll have to do that. There we go. Here we go. Here, I'll move my camera real quick. Release here now. That looks pretty good. I think you guys would rather see my health than my damn my ammo, grenades, and whatnot. I'm thinking about making a change too to the notification, like that scroll bar you guys see, like for rebooting the last one to follow the channel. I'm thinking about changing that to something new. Haven't decided yet. Maybe like it's.
How you doing? It's me, J Kid, and these are my two magical familiars, Skates Decito and Bojon the Bear. Oh, they left.
Hello? no hay nada menos para los dos salir.
So it's like it got better and then it got worse. It got better and then it got worse.
Traicionando al país, ¿oíste? ¿Ah? Está traicionando al país. ¿Por qué? Porque es un traidor. Es un traidor. Sí, eres un traidor. Negociando al pueblo venezolano. Sucio. ¡Ey! ¡No me toques! ¡No me toques!
That weight, man. We can get a zip line to work out. See if I can find it right. Or get lucky anyway with my. Let's see. Let me just sticker. Can I get a zip line? Yeah. Oh, baby. Got lucky. Got real lucky on that one. Yeah, that's not so RNG sometimes, but sometimes you can like you know, if it's been a while for like a Zen time, it's like okay, there might be a Zen time happening. So you could really potentially get lucky or predicted Zen time, if you will, like that. Like I kind of thought maybe might have a Zen time. It's not always the case. Let's see here, light machine gun fire. Yeah. Let's get this man. Let's get this shit. How many calls? Yeah, let's take a look. Did we get this yet? 11 out of 30. I think we put a few calls in. What, probably two 4-round games at least. So we might be able to knock you. Well, maybe not. Oh, good song, man. Good song, man. I love Darkest Hour. I love Darkest Hour. Who did you get in? Did the Bulldogs win? They did. Oh my god. Bulldogs did win. Damn, dude, 2 games of this. Awesome. Bulldogs won now. They won in overtime. It's not. I'm just saying because I wore the tank top, right? Yeah. Woo, good song, man. Thank you to that. Thank you. Good choice. I saw Dark and Sour for the first time. They were really good. Saw them in Atlanta. It's like I saw them at Masquerade. It was a small show, man. There wasn't a lot of people there. It was really good. Like a string or something on my top. It's weird. You know, I just read that song title of the M83 system. Like, there's a lot of teenage on Twitch. I'll tell you. Pretty little bit right here. Pretty little bit. Should be able to do it if you want. This AOV damage. Now we go. Oh my god. It's a minute, man. You're playing all this stuff. Man, he is funny. You're playing all He is London as one of his bands I wish I would have seen live. He still put out his stuff anymore. Yeah, dude, I think everyone fell asleep. I think they fell asleep during these few times. Sorry, no. It happens. Yeah, I'm not the current. He is Legend. He is Legend. They fell off the deep end, bro. They did. As far as music goes, their content, it took a turn for the worse. It's pretty bad now. It's not the same. Hollywood,
To you.
as well as Suck Out the Poison. It's really good. But their last one, 2017, I haven't heard this one. But the Heavy Fruit was really bad. Heavy Fruit was terrible. 2014. But hey, maybe they changed. Maybe they changed a little bit. We got now. Let's see if we have anything. Here it is. Alright, we need 5 more dollars. We all just needed a little Marcy Bear. We'll always take a nap. So we just need one more. One more daily. The brawler. We'll get done. That or the deal damage for the flamethrower. Really don't want to do that one. We might have to, but might have to run a freaking firebug skill with you. I think I'm just gonna do it. Firebug. Firebug is just so bad. So we'll run a firebug here. Just for old time's sake. We gotta deal damage with that flamethrower. So this will work out. We get this in the crawler one, and then we'll focus on the weekly. So you can see this firebug is so easy. I mean, it looks cool, but it's an easy burn. This is how on Earth, dude. Look at this. Just spraying, man. You get their feet too, they get knocked back, so it's like you'll never get that. I feel like anyone could beat the Hell on Earth game with Firebug. Even if you're like level 0 Firebug. You know how to kite and move around. You could get a Hell on Earth win easy. Not like with Berserkers too. But Berserker takes a little more time, I think, versus Firebug. But we need flamethrower damage, so we'll buy the flamethrower, man. That's so exciting. So exciting. It's time to eat again, Jeff. We get towards that time anyway. Let's go, man. How much damage? Oh, we actually have it together, so we can't tell. Actually, can't tell.
Oh,
And I think
thanks, Lindsay. How's it going? Thanks, noob.
so boring, man.
One Piece. Believe it or not,
Like no
I actually bought the hat because it looked cool.
younger brother.
Cookie from Ned's Survival Guide. I've never heard of Ned's Survival Guide.
Look at this.
No, I'm not constipated. I was just reading an article.
Microwave it.
No, I'm not missing a tooth. There's a natural gap between the teeth. I haven't been to a dentist in a long time, so I would definitely need a dentist checkup. Again, Uber truck. I haven't been to a dentist in a long time. I would definitely need one.
It's kind of a big flame reduction. I can see there's a link to
Yeah, I haven't been to a dentist in a while. What I do, I just sit there. I just sit there. Read the articles, watch other streamers on Twitch. Again, read news articles and answer questions by the audience who just come and chat.
look at that. Just that little amount of damage that does so far. Like we're almost there. But
No, I'm not missing two teeth. I'm not missing any teeth.
let's go over and count.
Yeah, it's definitely I can chill.
Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And put that. Put that. Alright, mod. That was fun. There is a level 5 filter. You pretty much need a group of really powerful healing to stay alive.
What? That's terrible. Who said that? That was a horrible thing.
That's not fun.
No way they would implement that to this game.
So you just need like really a lot of healing.
Yeah, Uber truck. What?
Health stations down. Wow. Okay. 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 Interesting. That's tough. I need to craft some better magazine. That's my to do. That's my goal right now. I need a better magazine. Do what? Yeah, maybe that. Okay. Is it that? What is this? Shotgun. Got a bunch of Venus credits. Those 80. I can buy something. Got here. Whoa. Okay, then.
264 Phoenix.
We all Googled it. Overheal, running, kill enemies, run out, overheal, repeat. Everyone Googled it. But thank you guys, I appreciate it. Look at this.
Dude, I
freaking-
got a Sentry backpack from the last box.
Wow. Nice. Look at this gunslinger holster. Look at this thing. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna keep the long star holster, of course. This is part of the gear set. But we're gonna use this one. It's a little bit better. Actually, it's a lot better, pretty much. Secret mine explosion radius. Let's use that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Gloves. Gunslinger gloves too. Alright. Got any classifieds yet? No, man. not that deep into it yet. My gear score is getting up there, 198, so I may be able to even do.
So I can actually see. Oh, and Carnival, thanks for the 5 bits.
159.
I'll hold on. I'll hold on. After reloading, the next shot with this weapon has a 10% higher critical hit chance. The first 3 bullets of your magazine have a 5% higher chance. Ooh, if I get an SMG, this fire shred. I need to put
I'm going back to the main base.
Yeah, me too. Let's go to the main base really quickly.
Hey,
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
wait, what's this about enduring? There's a gearman that has enduring.
There'll be an attack here. I
Oh,
tons of
right
it.
when I left.
That's fine.
Then you left. Gotcha.
You love playing healer? If you love playing healer, are you on
Hey.
PC?
You like playing healer, dude.
I'm the healer. I really and my
Intimidating this area. Safe.
Special equipment vendor. Let's see.
Out of all those missions we just did, my wallet still says 5,000. Hasn't gone up a single penny.
But yeah, what they're giving us fitness credits now instead of regular money. So regular money. Actually, the incursions, if you do them on like heroic mode, give you like 500,000 credits.
What? Oh, there's a mode higher than challenging now? Oh, I didn't even know.
Used to, but I got laid off. I got laid off on October 31st, 2017,
We can try to encourage maybe if you got
right before the holidays.
There's only one I know how to do.
I've been supporting my family for the past 3 years. My parents have been unemployed for the past 3 years,
let's see here, I want to do a recalibration.
and I didn't have a choice but to support them because there's no government assistance or charity that would support them.
Not the holster, the glove, yeah, the glove.
Few people suggested I become a professional streamer, but it actually takes time to have enough viewers to financially support you. I get $5 here and there, but it's not enough for to make it a full-time living. That's why I've been doing this part-time while seeking work. But so far, I have no one who wants to hire or give me an interview. That's what I've been doing, believe. No one's calling me back, and the few people that call me back, well, they give me an initial interview, and I never hear back. You can't just get a job like walking into a store anymore. You can do that in 2007. You can't do that anymore. It's 2017. You can't do that anymore. God. What? Well, why can't their parents work? Because they're over 53 and age discrimination is rampant in America. So even if you're skilled, they won't hire you because you're a liability. Probably because they don't want to pay more in health insurance premiums. Employers don't want to pay more in health insurance premiums.
We got a lot of content today. Can I pass out there? You guys ready? You guys done? Actually, let's see if they're crafting table here.
No, it's not easy. You can't just grab a job anymore. almost all employers have a horrible refusal to hire syndrome. So even if you're skilled, they try to find some sort of excuse not to hire you. Sir, I've been just applying for jobs online. I applied for so far 1,500 jobs online.
Oh, that means we can do the dailies now.
And you can't just walk into an employer anymore.
I don't know what score I need to unlock this. What score are you now, Trumbo?
159.
I think we'll keep it on tier 2 for now. Maybe
I don't really care.
there is a resistance box inside and it drops classified and inside explodes.
Seriously, believe I don't believe you. All jobs have to be applied for online.
I'm gonna raise it to tier
All jobs have to be applied for online. And there's a good reason why you can't just walk into an employer and ask for a job, because they don't want disgruntled ex-employees shooting up the place. We live in the era of the active shooter. They won't even hire. My parents can't even get a job from McDonald's because they want younger workers. Walmart, they can't get workers. They can't get hired from Walmart either. Where we live, they want younger workers. Period.
I don't have a PS4 though.
No elderly.
Yeah, Persona 5 only for the PS4, right? Yeah. And also,
No, this is not a personal issue. It's a socio-economic structural issue.
yeah, we're on tier 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's because we're not doing anything. I think we're all in the same house. I'm fast traveling back to the we'll do
Uber truck. At least read this link.
and then we'll do underground.
It's called structural unemployment, and almost everyone is affected by this. Do you know in the United States we have the youngest we have the lowest labor participation rate in the history of the country.
Even think about it, bro. I saw you almost running.
Again, Uber truck. We have the lowest labor participation rate in the history of the United States. Look, Key, I understand what you're saying, but I got a family to support. Seriously, I don't need platitudes or want platitudes. I need someone to give me a hand up. I don't need positivity right now. I just don't. Because I get a lot of people who spout platitudes and positivity instead of giving me actual advice. I got some people telling me that it's your fault, or they're trying to blame, guilt, and shame me into just getting a job, any job, even though it's very clear that most people are not interested in hiring because it's a lot cheaper not to hire anyone, even if you're skilled. Yeah, find my own job. Problem is, I do not have the money. Only thing I have is unemployment benefits. That's all I have. Do you have any experience being unemployed? I believe in you. Do you have any experience in unemployment? Oh, in EG9, I don't have a choice of abandoning my parents because most homeless shelters are full or waitlisted. And in some cases, they are restricted to women with children. Okay, you're a student right now? You're being supported by parents? Congrats! You don't get it. If you're being supported by parents and you're a student, you don't get it, you never will. Especially if you're a high school student, live with your parents. Are you a high school student? Believe in you? Are you a high school student or a college student? Well, seriously, university, and who pays for your university? Where you got your money to support? Where you got your money to support your studies? You worked before I started study. You live in the United States? Do you live in Europe? Well, lucky you. Most people don't have the luxury of saving money. Again, do you live in the United States or Europe? Moving is not an option. We don't have the money to move. I got plenty of people tell me to move, even though I clearly tell them that we don't have the money to move. And we do have a car, but it's actually old. And it cannot handle long distances anymore. We have too many people who need jobs to live and too few open jobs. That's what you call structural unemployment. Uber Truck, please look up structural unemployment. Well, believe in you. Well, believe in you, USA. Consider yourself lucky. You saved up. Consider yourself lucky. Because most students don't have the luxury of studying. I mean, most students don't have the luxury of saving up to go to college. They don't have part-time work. Doesn't get you. Doesn't fund university studies anymore. They don't. A lot of high school students are too busy studying to get into the best colleges and trying to get into a STEM degree so they can flood the market with flood the STEM job market. Seriously, you just don't get it. And you don't get that you just don't get that you're lucky, ma'am. Man, this has nothing to do with hats and fluffy pets. You cannot get a job by just stomping the ground. You can't just get a job by stopping the payment anymore. All jobs have to be applied for online. At this point, you're really ignoring my arguments to try to use a full ideological attack. Because I can hit one right now, or you can see this coming. Well, lucky you! Lucky you! Seriously, believe in you, lucky you! Lucky you! And seriously, we're ending this conversation. Seriously, we're ending this conversation right now because you don't seem to get it, and you never will. You don't. I don't have time. I have little energy and patience dealing with people who don't understand basic social economics or don't understand that they got lucky after the 2008 economic crisis. There are a lot of Americans who are in denial or hyper-normalized about the actual economic crisis. We have a severe unemployment crisis that's getting to a point where people are just settling in with part-time jobs, living with roommates, and actually streaming games on Twitch. I'm not shitting you. Actually studied economics in university, so I actually understand. I smell a neoliberal. I really smell a neoliberal. Yes, I can, Uber truck. Yes, I can. Yes, you heard me, neoliberal. You never heard of a neoliberal? Okay, seriously, Oblivion. Let me give you a link of neoliberal. Maybe this will help you. Uber truck, that's not true. You still have to pay taxes in Europe. You still need to work if you still need anything beyond basic needs. But the catch is you have to get off welfare if you have a job in Europe. Same thing. Only difference is that in Europe, they have a proper welfare system. Oh, here's a more power term of neoliberalism by Corp Watch. I believe you airfare is expensive. Airfare to Europe is expensive. Air travel is expensive. It's amazing that Americans like you are willfully naive of how everything costs. Because you have money. And a good portion of Americans don't.
Oh no. 10 seconds until next wave of hostiles. I'm just gonna hang out back here.
We gotta do the data breach.
Can't hang out back here. You must scan the target location.
Happy New Year's, dude. I don't think you played this level. This is new, Sam. Oh, there's a lot of new stuff in the game.
Key, yes, I do. Yes.
A lot of new stuff in the game, so this is resistance mode. Observatory there. It's a lot, but well worth it. Yeah, hopefully we can get it, man. We gotta get a bunch of points. We wasted a bunch too. Opening the wrong door. Get back home tomorrow.
To be exact.
Scanning indicates 3 enemies remain. You've got 1 enemy remaining.
We're gonna have to, so do we want to try to focus on that thing or go to the base?
Yeah, let's try.
It gives like exotic.
Because all we gotta do is stay.
Fine.
In order, and we could. There's no objective on the other side of these bay doors.
And
next wave of hostiles. 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, Vador just gives us a turret.
Yeah, and over there we got crazy.
It's a boss wave.
Venom X, what? Red Link.
10 seconds.
What Red Link? Oh, the Red Link. Yeah, that. Yeah, that.
And it's better.
I see now. I see now.
Hostile is inbound.
We need medkits or anything like that? I'm looking for somebody.
Wait, so it's this door right here? Or
There you go.
Same door.
Sadly, Uber Truck in Sweden, you need to be a Swedish citizen to take advantage of their welfare system. You cannot be a refugee or a permanent resident. You have to be a Swedish citizen.
Yeah, get out of there.
You.
Behind us.
Oh, crap.
Okay, car back to me.
Are you? Actual W. Bosses in my face. Stop behind you, front line. There's a guy right here. Okay, we pop on my health.
Oh, dude, you guys are all up there. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm about to go.
Just go by. And there's a nice guy here.
Why do you have an axe? It's irritating.
Yeah, I understand you gotta show yourself out there. But the opportunities to show themselves out there are basically evaporated. For the most part, they're basically gone. Wiped out. Because the people realize that it's too possible not to hire people or hire people at a very low wage. Like migrants. Illegal migrants. Or recategorizing jobs as as internships or apprentices. Yeah, it's not really if it means living like a migrant. Again, believing you, a low wage is not better than zero because you're basically going to live like a migrant, sleeping 5 in a 1-bedroom apartment. Mexican and Asian migrants do that. Because it's normal to live like that in their home countries. Americans will not accept a lower standard of living. Yet cheap labor conservatives are trying to get Americans to do so.
This was not.
Yeah, they keep coming until we do the thing. Yeah. Keep coming. Alright, that was a practice round. We were trying to discover the storage thing and you got kind of sidetracked, you know. Plus on Wear Tier 5. Yeah, that was a practice. Maybe we should put it back. Oh, they broke it really quickly. Really quickly. Really quickly. They broke it really quickly.
Where it's not if you cannot make ends meet, or you're forced to get a second job which has a variable scheduling, preventing you from getting your life better by learning a valuable skill, because you can be on call for these second jobs at any time. Most low-wage work in the service industry has on-call scheduling. That means you may have to work sometimes in the morning, afternoon, evening, or late at night. Because from your saying, if you don't have a job for any reason, and some people, if you don't have the right type of job, you're subhuman. Well, the problem is you don't have a choice. At the same time, you don't have a choice. So basically, you expect to be treated as a subhuman if you don't have the right job. Concern yourself. Believe it or not, there is no choice. In reality, there is no choice. Because in the United States, there's a cultural hatred of the poor. Yet we are relying on the poor for all their and all your service industry needs. So we're really ungrateful. So most of the people who hate the poor are really ungrateful. Because without the poor to staff your service level jobs, who's going to cook your food? Who's going to clean your clothes? Who's going to help you with your retail purchases? Seriously, ask yourself this question. Man, going your saying about keep out a restaurant that offer you work dropped off at 8 a.m. Lucky you. You live in Europe, a continent that still allows you to get a job by just walking in. Consider yourself lucky. Well, what opportunities? Like truck driving? Truck driving doesn't pay that much anymore. Uber or Lyft? That feels oversaturated. Military? I'm not even qualified. I got a history of I got a bunch of medical issues. I didn't vote for Democrat or Republican. Both candidates stink. They stunk. I will not take responsibility. I will not take responsibility for voting for a shady candidate. Matter of fact, legendary Jewish blogger Eldor Zion had an essay saying that he's not going to vote for anyone. He didn't vote for anyone because the election stunk. Nobody for president. There is no choice. What? I'm telling you again, believe in you, the job market is hostile. Seriously, we've been through this multiple times just in this half hour. I don't want to go through this again. Again, you should study up. You should study up structural unemployment. And on Gawker, there is a great series of articles saying how god awful the job market is. On Gawker.com, as a series of articles known as Unemployment Stories. Seriously, let me look that up. Hello from the underclass. Unemployment Stories, Volume 1. Old but relevant. I want you to read at least 5 volumes of this, Uber Tank, Uber Truck, and believe in you. I'm serious. No, I'm not tunnel visioning. I just know this. Because a lot of Americans have been through it. Lucky Pies, thanks for the compliment. This is actually a chopper's hat from One Piece. Beetlejuice? No, I'm not Beetlejuice. I'm just a guy wearing a chopper hat. And these are my 2 plushies, which are practically magical familiars. Wait, now you accuse me for tunnel visioning, even though I'm telling you my direct experience in saying you facts and logic and sources. Seriously, if you are typing any other anything else, I'm just going to ignore you. Sources. That I want you to read through them. Well, current unemployment stats are fake. I got everyone telling me that we have the lowest unemployment in the history of the United States. 4.1. But it hides several factors. 1, it doesn't count people who are still unemployed but don't receive unemployment checks anymore. 2, it does not, if for some reason they count people who don't have full-time work yet have part-time work. And 3, it doesn't also count people who don't have a job at all. People who graduate from college and don't have a job. Because unemployment only counts people who receive unemployment checks. And that 4.1 thing is because of the holiday season. Because of temp work. Because of seasonal jobs. As soon as the holiday season is over, around the first week of January the 5th, you're going to see a slight bump in unemployment. In unemployment rates. Wait, now you calling me a feminazi? Oh, I haven't seen it. I only seen a few episodes of One Piece here or there. I haven't followed the anime. I got laid off due to a federal contractor transition. They couldn't afford to hire anyone. They couldn't afford to hire everyone. So they just hired the people that were directly involved with the laptops and desktops of the federal contractor. Anyone who was not directly involved, they couldn't hire. These days, it wouldn't matter anyway. Writing applications to businesses wouldn't help. It wouldn't help, even though I've been doing so. You have to understand that for every one open job, there are at least 1,000 people applying for it. What's wrong with 11%? I said 4.1%. But that's really the U3 unemployment rate. The U6 is usually double. And the real unemployment rate is actually much higher than 8.2%. It's usually around 20%. So I do have friends, but most of the time they either are laid off, can't help me, or they do have jobs available, but they don't fit, or they told me I wouldn't be a good fit. Yes, I do have a Discord account. Again, I do have a Discord account. Let me link it to you again.
It's a lot easier on tier 2.
I didn't even see him move.
Why did I always say Choco has 0 kills?
0 kills.
He's got 3 hot dogs to go. Anthony, 1 hostile left.
It's a lot easier on tier 2. Really players. Can't shoot on the fire. Really players. It's a lot easier on tier 2. It's a lot easier on tier 2. Really players. Can't shoot on the fire.
Hey, hey. Seriously.
Seconds until next wave.
Did my chat freeze? Oh, doors open? Alright, my chat freeze.
Wait, did you open up both doors? Did we waste money just now?
No, it says it's the same door.
Oh, I was about to say.
Oh, Mechanics 89, welcome. Welcome.
Ow.
Hey, why did you do that? It was. Fired the mine and I'm in the city with fire. Oopsie.
Okay, 5 enemies left.
The guy.
You've got 3 hostiles left. Only see 1 more hostile.
Thanks, negative.
Alright, are we going for this door?
He's not ready to scan an objective.
Wait, is this the one with the computer, or is this not the one?
Next wave in 20 seconds. I think this might be this way.
We'll see.
Next wave in 10 seconds. Not that far anyway. Scan the target area. Is this way? Alright, we're still here.
So it's Rogers.
Israel indicts Palestinian teenage girl who punched soldier from army. Reporting from the Offa prison in the disputed territory of the West Bank. Israel indicted a 16-year-old Palestinian girl on Monday on charges including assault for punching an Israeli officer in the face 2 weeks ago, an incident which made her into a hero for Palestinians and was seen as humiliating by nationalist Israelis. Israel has held Hamed Tamimi since arresting her 3 days after she was filmed punching the soldier at the entrance to her family home, entrance in the occupied West Bank. The confrontation took place after what Israel says was a stone-throwing assault on its troops. The case has made her into such a potent symbol for Palestinians that a commentator in the Israeli wrestling newspaper, Haaretz, said Israel was turning her into a Palestinian Joan of Arc. Right-wing or nationalistic Israelis, meanwhile, have debated whether the soldier had appeared weak by opting not to strike back. The Israeli army said he acted professionally by showing restraint. The charge sheet against Tamimi, seen by Reuters, included counts of aggravated assault against an officer, who the army said was bruised on his brow by her punch, obstructing a soldier in the performance of his duty, and throwing stones at troops. Tamimi threw stones at them, threatened them, obstructed them in fulfilling their duty, took part in riots, and incited others to take part in them, the military said in its Public Affairs Twitter account. Kaddour Affairs, the chairman of the Palestinian Prisoners Club, which advocates on behalf of Palestinians in Israeli jails, said the charges were false. Their aim is to terrorize people, and they were trying to deter children and others, he said. Tamimi's lawyer, Gabby Lusky, said she was certain that some of the charges would eventually be dismissed. But nonetheless, prosecutors may seek the maximum penalty for other counts. I'm sure they want to keep her as long as possible because they don't want the force of resistance outside prison, Lasky told Reuters at the military courtroom at Arthur Prison near the Palestinian city of Ramallah. Tamimi was not asked to enter a plea at this stage. The military court gave her lawyer more time to study the charges. An adult found guilty of assaulting a soldier could be jailed for up to 10 years. But such an outcome would be unlikely for Tamimi as a minor. The incident occurred at the entrance to Tamimi's family home in the West Bank village of Nabi Saleh, where weekly protests against Israeli settlement policy have been held for years. Tamimi's father is a prominent Palestinian activist. Tamimi made news 2 years ago when she was pictured buying a soldier who tried to arrest her younger brother. In 2012, she was presented with an award in Turkey and met its president, Tayyip Erdogan, after injury to her confronting an Israeli soldier went viral. And there is actually a video of her harassing that Israeli soldier. Now if I can actually pull that video up. It's going to take some time. Here's the problem, believing you. I don't have the money. I've told you this multiple times. We don't have the money. Seriously, if you want me to help myself get a job, why not actually donate money? I have a link on this video here. I have a link below the stream here. We can donate money. And also, besides, I was actually reading an article about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Finish. Yes, I would definitely work for Google, but I don't know anyone who works for Google. 9 plus 10, 19. And here's the video where that soldier got harassed. It's very low quality, but I think you can understand. It's called Join the Ultimate Anger Management class in. It's called Join the Ultimate. Oh yes, it says join the Ultimate Anger Management classes in the West Bank. Oh yes, it says join the Ultimate Anger Management classes in the West Bank. Oh yes, it says join the Ultimate Anger Management classes in the West. Yeah, let me start. Or let me start this video again. Yeah, let me start. Or the video itself is actually pretty funny. Hmm. Ah, crap. Not today, Radamets. Not today. You know what's pretty amazing? Those two Israeli soldiers weren't even bothered by these. Because they know they were armed, and if they actually shoot at them accidentally, they get in trouble, and the entire Palestinian village will go stark really mad. Now this video actually reminds me of Venezuelan National Guardsmen being harassed physically and verbally by Venezuelan opposition protesters. They didn't do jack shit. Honestly, because they were trained. And to be honest with you, the IDF is actually trained to deal with belligerent civilians like these. Reddit. I found this video for Reddit.
هذا طبعا هو لازم بالقانون الإسرائيلي يكون اسم كل جندي على بدلته، بس طبعا هم مش حاطين ولا إشي، لا أسماء ولا إشي. اهرب. إذا بترجع كمان مرة بتاكل كمان كتلة. هاي البنات مستنين فيك.
That's it. That's the whole video. And apparently, one of the perpetrators of the assault, one was part of the Tamimi clan, a clan well known for these protests. That girl is actually being tried and was recently indicted in an Israeli military court. Oh, let me.
We gotta get the. We can't be in here.
Oh, data breach. Oh crap. Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Ugh. Hey, folks, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. Hello? Okay, I'm giving you 30 seconds to, you can't hear me? Seriously, you cannot hear me. Wait, you cannot. Ugh, it's gonna take some time. Apparently, Random X wants me to, join, their Discord voice chat. What, you can't join me? You can't? Oh, we're trying to get in a Discord chat. Well, believe it or not, I got around 15 minutes to go before I have to sign off for the night. Believe in you, scroll down scroll down past my video. You're going to see the list of games under, games. Yes, I do play video games. Just scroll down my stream. Again, yes, I believe. Yes, believe in you. Yes, I do play video games. Scroll down my stream video. Again, scroll down my video stream. You should see him. Seriously, can you hear me?
Yeah, like you in there.
I'm gonna go get my dinner real quick. just
That
fine.
was like an
That was
explosion.
sad.
That was an explosion.
All right, did we get anything from that? Yo, yeah, I got two. Yeah, I got two caches.
Show me your true form.
Seriously, the more I play, the more you keep mentioning CS:GO, the more I'm very tempted to come back and play it. Seriously. Again, play those games I just posted on my chat. Hey, seriously, Venom Edge, that's actually good at it. Seriously. Seriously. Where do you post them? I just posted them. I just posted them on my chat, believing you. You're welcome, Venom Edge. Really. You're welcome.
Joker.
Believing you, I'm not stupid. Here. I just posted to you. I just posted on the chat again.
I wonder who is gonna win this fight. China, that's enough out of you.
Level up. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's obvious.
So we got this.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out.
Not enough of Jesus. Here we go with the funds. It was only a matter of time. What's the amount behind?
Okay.
London blank. It cannot recollect when it began.
Or if there were a day when it was not. It has no future but itself. Its infinite realms contain its past, enlightened to perceive new periods of pain. Emily Dickinson.
Oh my gosh, I almost shit my pants. Why? Why, you guys? Why? What the fuck is this song?
Any favorite book? I got yeah. Oh shit.
How you doing, Dre Geek Girl? What it up? Make sure to follow
Let me
Dre Geek Girl, by
see.
the way.
Let me see. Well, I have no. I can't really find it in these stack of books. I need a larger bookcase.
Yes.
Yes, I do have an Instagram.
Oh, okay. Oh, my hands are so sweaty. Wait, you can't use current song. That's a VIP exclusive. How do you turn that on? I have no idea.
Yeah, okay. He had no mic, and he was damageing the whole game. I out-damaged him as Moira. I had gold damage as Moira.
That's sad, bro. Let's run this one then. Yeah, we're coming at this up.
How damaged him with Moira?
He kept switching and he had no mic.
Bloody
He
oh.
nerfed healer the tank to damage.
Monkeys on me, monkeys on me. Monkey back.
First of all, I cannot say.
Country.
Mickey Mouse?
Okay, never mind. This is secondary.
We were so interested in Sarah.
Sure you want it? Oh,
When you found out Rachel was the DA's daughter,
this is true.
you wanted information about you.
And how did he know that I'm her father?
Maybe he already knew. That was my. Maybe he already. It was my father. It was maybe already my fault. I like to give this pause as like as like this is really happening right here, and maybe you already knew.
I don't know. Maybe he's seen her before.
He guessed it.
What happened next?
Damon had a knife out,
I'm not gonna take the blame for something that I'll know it's not my. It might not be my fault.
Then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him.
Did him?
And then he stabbed
Stabbed her. Right. That checks
I
out.
keep thinking that maybe I could.
I think so too. You could have definitely done something. Just throwing that out there. I think you could have
When
done
he
something.
attacked her, I just froze.
That happens though. People sometimes freeze in those situations.
Your fault.
And Frank held him off so we could get to the
Good guy
truck.
Frank, anti-goon,
I heard his
the hero.
But I don't.
Let's get some hype for Frank. Seriously.
Then we were here.
Frank in the tank.
I
The
appreciate
drug dealing tank.
telling me the truth.
Frank. What about Damon? What about Sarah? What about Damon?
What are you going to do about Damon?
Find out if he is alive. First of all, my department's been after him for some time.
Uh-huh.
I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay, thank you. Hey, that was a huge knife. That was a huge knife.
Thanks for that host, brother. As usual. Appreciation.
Yeah, probably I will. Thanks, Weezy Pro. And anyway, that's all the time we have. And I'm going to see you again tomorrow, possibly in costume. Maybe as Gage the Necromancer or as Rick Sanchez. And right now, let me see here. Well, now I'd like to introduce you to a person named Lutz TV, who is currently playing They Are Billions, which is a real-time strategy set in a post-apocalyptic world where you have to create a colony and maintain it from the billions of zombies that are going to destroy it. And we're going to send you over there right now. Oh, let me see. Yeah, maybe I should. Let me do that right now. That's all the time we have. We'll see you later. Same time, same place.
ser ut som någon inte kan simma. När de sitter där i sin lilla bänkhylla. Du är en kvinna.
Det är så jobbigt.
Nej. Mycket studs. Mycket studs.
Vad tycker ni ska vi alla? Vad tycker ni ska vi alla? Ska pressa?
Jo, det gör det.
Jag känner att
Det
det behövs.
här är inte.
Vill vi ha bredina vida vingar eller vill vi ha härliga jorden?
Härliga jorden.
Thank you for your
Och
host.
jorden var härlig med Johanna i den.
Härliga jorden, härliga Guds himmel. Skön är själarens pilgrimsgång. Genom det fagra riket på jorden går vi till paradis med sång. Tidevarv komma, tidevarv försvinna. Släkten följa släktens gång. Aldrig förstummas tonen från himlen i själens glada pilgrimsång. Änglarna sjöng först för Markus herdar. Skönt från själ till själ du gör. Människan gläd dig, frälsaren är kommen, frid över jorden hellre död. Förlåt.
Det var bra.
Amen.
Jag vet inte.
Det är för mycket.
Jag vet inte vem andra det är. Men jag tackar för att han är här.
Varför är det precis som står och röker här?
Ska vi fika nu? Eller vad ska vi göra?
Jag vet
Smörgåstårta hemma hos Jason.
Ja, jo. Är ni klara så jag får gräva upp den här graven och skotta på henne?
Nej, vi låter det gå. Jag
Nej,
vet att
hon har ju... Ja.
jag vet att du inte hade en bra uppväxt med henne. Men
Nej, absolut inte.
nej, jag vet. Vi ska ta oss igenom det här du och jag. Nu är det bara du och jag i världen.
Nej, jag har ingen sorg.
Jag var ju... Ja.
Hur kan du säga något sånt där?
Det var min fucking fru!
Ja, jo, det vet jag.
Säkert bitches. Ja, man ska inte ha det.
Hej då.
Det är ingen annan.
Ursäkta,
Ja, okej.
vem är du? Är du ny till stan?
Ja.
So where?
Vad heter du?